It starts with someone pretending to be your family. And by the time many people realize what is happening, they have already sent the money. The first phrase sounds like it comes from your bank. The caller says, "This is the fraud department. Your money is at risk. We need to move it into a safe account." That phrase, safe account, should stop you cold. Because the trick here is not just fear. The trick is fake protection. The caller wants you to believe they are helping you. They may say there has been suspicious activity. They may say someone is trying to steal from you. They may even tell you that the only way to protect your money is to move it quickly. But a real bank does not call you and coach you to move money into another account to keep it safe. They do not tell you to wire money. They do not tell you to withdraw cash. They do not tell you to buy gold, gift cards, or cryptocurrency. And they do not tell you to stay on the phone while you go to the bank. If someone calls and tells you to move money because your account is in danger, treat that as the danger. End the call. Then contact your bank using a number you know is real. The number on the back of your card, the number on your statement, or the number from the bank's official website. Not the number the caller gives you. Not a number they text to you. A number you find yourself. The phrase to remember is this: move it to a safe account. If you hear that, stop. That is not protection. That is the scam. The second phrase is designed to make you panic. A caller says, "Your social security number has been suspended," or "There is a warrant under your name," or "Your benefits will stop unless you verify your information right now." This kind of call works because it borrows authority. The caller may mention a badge number, a case number, a federal agency, or a police department. They may sound strict. They may sound impatient. They may even warn you not to hang up. But real government problems are not solved with threats over the phone. A real agency does not demand gift cards. It does not demand cryptocurrency. It does not tell you to withdraw cash. And it does not force you to make a decision while your heart is racing. Also, your social security number is not something that gets suspended like a credit card. That phrase is meant to scare you, not inform you. If you receive a call like this, do not press numbers. Do not confirm your full social security number. Do not give them your bank information. And do not stay on the line just because they sound official. Here is the principle I want you to remember. Real organizations give you time. Scammers do not. If the situation is real, it will still be real after you hang up and check. But if it is a scam, those few minutes of checking may be exactly what protects you. The phrase to remember is, "Your social security number has been suspended." If you hear that, be very careful. That is a pressure tactic. The third phrase is quieter, and that is why it can slip past people. The caller says, "We are sending you a new Medicare card," or "You qualify for a free brace," or "Can you confirm your Medicare number so we can update your benefits?" This one does not always feel threatening. Sometimes it feels helpful. Sometimes it feels like customer service. But your Medicare number is valuable. If a thief gets it, fake claims can be made under your name. Your real care can get tangled up in fraud. And months later, you may be trying to explain charges, equipment, or services you never approved. That is why you should be careful when someone calls unexpectedly and asks you to confirm personal information. A simple answer is enough. "I do not give that information over the phone." Then end the call and contact Medicare, your doctor's office, or your plan using a number you already trust. Now, before we move on, notice what has happened so far. The bank call uses protection. The government call uses fear. The Medicare call uses trust. Different emotions, same goal. They want you to act before you have time to think. That is why you do not need to outsmart the caller. You do not need to win a debate. You just need to recognize the pressure and step away from it. The phrase to remember is, "Can you confirm your Medicare number?" If the call came out of nowhere, that question is a red flag. The fourth phrase often starts with a phone call, but sometimes it starts on your computer screen. A warning pops up that says your computer has been infected, or your bank information is being stolen, or your account has been locked. Then it gives you a phone number to call. When you call, the person on the other end sounds calm and helpful. They say, "I can fix it. Let me connect to your computer." That is the phrase to watch for. Because once a stranger has remote access to your computer, they may be able to see your email, your files, your saved passwords, and sometimes even your financial accounts. The scam is not just the phone call. The scam is access. Real technology companies do not put a frightening pop-up on your screen and pressure you to call immediately. And they do not need you to give control of your computer to a stranger who just appeared out of nowhere. If this happens, do not call the number on the pop-up. Do not click links. Close the browser if you can. Restart the computer if you need to. And if you are unsure, ask someone you personally trust to check it with you. The phrase to remember is, "Let me connect to your computer." No stranger should control your screen. And one quick warning before the final phrase. If someone calls and says you want a prize, but you must pay taxes, fees, or gift cards first, stop right there. If you have to pay money to receive a prize, it is not a prize.
Now we come to the fifth phrase, and this may be the most dangerous one, because it does not begin with money. It begins with love. The caller says, "Grandpa, I'm in trouble." Or, "Mom, I had an accident." Or, "This is an attorney calling for your grandson." Then comes the phrase that should make you stop immediately. Please don't tell anyone. This is the family emergency scam. The caller may say there was a car accident. They may say they were arrested. They may say they are embarrassed. They may say they need money for bail, a hospital, a lawyer, or a tow truck. And they may beg you not to call anyone else. That secrecy is the trap. A real emergency does not require you to hide it from the people who can verify it. If someone claims to be a family member in trouble, end the call and contact that person directly using the number already saved in your phone. If they do not answer, call another trusted relative. Ask a question only the real person would know. Slow the moment down. Scammers need you isolated. They need you panicked. They need you to believe that one quick payment will protect someone you love. But the moment you verify with another person, the scam starts to fall apart. The phrase to remember is, "Please don't tell anyone." If a stranger asks for secrecy, bring in someone you trust.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe.